Stocks in Asia rose after American equities hit a fresh record and a report bolstered optimism in the world's largest economy. The yen briefly spiked on a report that North Korea launched a missile. Australia led gains in equities as banks and energy companies surged. The dollar had earlier strengthened the most in 2 weeks after American factories powered up in June at the fastest pace in nearly 3 years. The yen rose and the Topix paired gains as South Korea said Pyongyang fired an unidentified ballistic missile. Gold bounced after its biggest plunge of the year. It was far from quiet as the U.S. headed into the July 4th holiday, as an error at Nasdaq Inc.'s computer systems caused confusion among traders. The exchange operator was conducting a test of its pricing data feed. That led to some third-party providers showing wild moves in shares including Google Inc. and Microsoft Corp. That never occurred, according to spokesman Joe Christinot. Nasdaq is working with the providers to resolve the issue, he said. More on that story here. With U.S. equity markets remaining closed for the holiday, trading volumes elsewhere may be lower than average. Tuesday's session features a Reserve Bank of Australia policy statement, while another central bank decision is due later in Sweden. The accompanying remarks will be closely scrutinized following a more hawkish tilt from some of the world's most influential policymakers last week that spurred some reassessment from investors on policy steps, faster growth in orders and production at U.S. factories in the final month of last quarter indicates solid demand that, together with rising exports, shows manufacturing is on solid footing. U.S. growth has been a key factor helping spur a surge in global equities this year, and an index of emerging and developed market shares remains within earshot of a record high. Bloomberg's Matt Boesler discusses U.S. manufacturing, construction and Fed policy. Read our Markets Live blog here. Here are some key upcoming events. These are the main moves in markets, currency, stocks, commodities, bonds.